Hey everybody, welcome back to Make It with Mod Podge. My name is Cathie and today I have a really fun video to share with you. We're going to be using Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge to create a whole bunch of different looks on glass and coffee mugs. I'm going to show you how you can use chunky glitter to create this really fun festive design. We're going to be using napkins, and I've got this jar up here where I've done napkins on. This is going to be a couple of techniques here, some painting and also some of our sparkle Mod Podge on that one. And I'm going to show you how to glitter wine glasses or your stemware. Now, one thing before we get started, I just want to go over that I am working with Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge, so that's got that turquoise label, and this does have a long cure time, so we're rolling out the gates with our holiday gift ideas right now because this does have a 28-day cure time. And I think the number one question that we get every time we do a dishwasher safe video is, do I really have to wait the 28 days? And you do. I'm sorry, I wish I had some sort of cheat to tell you how you could speed it up, but you do have to wait that 28 days for the cure time. But it is dishwasher safe after that. So your regular Mod Podge isn't going to do this trick. You're going to need the dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I'm also going to be working with the sparkle Mod Podge, and if you want to come on in, you can see how we added a little bit of sparkle and glitter to this design. So it's really simple to do. Oh, sorry guys, I'm breaking my set. It's really simple to do this technique. So let's just dive right in. We're going to do 2 mugs and 2 glass pieces. So let's start with our napkin projects first. So I found these really cute napkins at, I believe these were from the Dollar Tree. And the first thing that you're going to do is separate your napkin so that you're just working with the printed ply of the napkin. Now, these napkins tend to, some of the cheaper napkins can bleed a little bit. So I do have a quick tip I want to share with you. I like to use hairspray and just go ahead and spray that right onto your napkin, just like so. And then you're going to let that dry. So that will fully dry, and it will take about a half hour for that to be really, really dry. I've gone ahead and prepped one already. So this one's been hairsprayed and dried. And that will just help set any of the manufacturing inks so that they don't bleed and run. So let's go ahead. I've got this glass kind of mason jar mug here, and I painted onto the mug using a multi-surface paint. So this is a glass-friendly paint, an apple barrel paint. You can use full cart multi-surface as well. And the reason why you want to paint that light color on the background is so that your napkin will really pop out. If I didn't have that white background there, then that napkin would be very translucent looking, which is also a cool look, but not necessarily the look that we want for this project. So I did sort of a dirty paint. What I mean by that is, see, I've got that kind of rough edge, and I did that on purpose because I just kind of wanted a rustic kind of edge just to match the theme of this napkin, sort of this fun Christmas truck. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I've got my napkin piece, just the printed side, and I've just cut around it using a little bit of a lip there. And we're going to go ahead and apply our Mod Podge right onto the mug. So let's go ahead and apply that. You don't need a thick coat. We can work pretty quickly. Go ahead and just apply, get that top and edge. And I'm actually going to apply the Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge, 3 coats of it. Now we're going to go ahead and position our napkin right on to the front, just like so. And then I like to start from the center and just very gently, oops, get a little bit more over there. A little bit under there. It's going to dry clear, so you don't need to worry about that. Let's get a little bit under there. Make sure we get our tires down. I love this napkin. It reminds me of my grandpa's old red truck. He used to take us the holidays over to the Thrill Hills. As an adult, I went back to the Thrill Hills, and they weren't quite as steep as I thought they were as a kid. There we go, just kind of get that down. Now, while it's still wet, I'm just gonna go ahead and add a very thin, quick top coat. Just very thin. Just top coat that down just like so. Now at this point, you would set this aside and you would let this dry. I like to let it dry for a good hour, and then you're gonna repeat that top coating 3 more times so that you get a really good seal. And I really want you to be mindful of hitting those edges. So really going around and getting the edges just like so. Now before you do those top coats, if you wanted to add a little bit of sparkle to it, like we have on this one here, you can see I added some of the sparkle Mod Podge to the snow and to the snow that's in the napkin scene. For that, I'm using Mod Podge Sparkle, and that's not a dishwasher safe formula, but once I put the dishwasher safe over it, that will seal that down and it will be okay for the dishwasher. If you didn't have sparkle, you could sprinkle a little bit of glitter on there, and that would work as well. So for this, I'm gonna use our Mod Podge detail paint brushes. This is a set that comes with a whole bunch of mini brushes. So these are really great for going in. They're really my favorite ones for when I'm working with sparkle. Now sparkle is different from the mega glitters and those in that this is Aurora Borealis, so it's gonna pick up any colors that are around it, and it's ultra fine glitter in here. So when I'm applying it, it's just going to look like not too much, just gonna look like white globs. But when it dries beautifully with a very light little hint of glitter. So as you can see, I'm just using the design of the napkin and just placing the glitter wherever I see some like snow. So a little bit around the wreath, and then of course down here on the front of the truck. And wherever they have used snow in the picture is where I'm just gonna add a little bit. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on the ground here as if it's snowing there. Very simple, very, very simple. So now at this point, I'm gonna let this dry. And once this is fully dry, we are ready for 3 more top coats. So don't forget, 3 top coats, plus you gotta wait 28 days before you can dishwasher safe it. But once it is done, look at how cute. And it's endless with the napkins. You can choose any different kind of napkin design that you want. So that is it on clear glass with the multi-surface paint behind it. Now, if you have a coffee mug, like this one here, that's just a light color to begin with. You don't need to paint the background of that. So let me show you how we do that napkin. So I've got these here. These are some cocktail size napkins. These are usually pretty good size for when you're doing a coffee mug. And I want to talk about, at this point, doing our alcohol. So we're going to take a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And I should tell you that on the glass, or on the mug that I just did where I painted the background, I did clean it with rubbing alcohol before I added that paint. So I'm just going to go in and wipe my surface with rubbing alcohol. I did pre-wash these mugs, and then I just like to wipe it. You really want it clean. That's important so that your napkin really sticks down. So there's that. Ooh, that's stinky. Let's seal that up. That is stinky. Okay, so now between the hairspray and the rubbing alcohol, I got a lot of smells going on over here. So for this, it's so simple. Again, we're gonna take our Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge. I've pre-cut out my napkin, and I did do that hairspray on there. So that's all dried and ready to go. So we're gonna just add our Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge to the front of this mug. And just wipe it on, just like so. Nice thin coat. Just like that. And now we will position, I'm working a little bit upside down, so I hope I hit this right. Let's see. In the right spot, pretty good. And I'm gonna lower it, let's push it down just a little bit. You got a little bit of time to work with it. Go ahead, kind of tap down. Just like that. And then just start again from the center out. And I like to give it that very quick, got a little clump there. If you get a clump, just remove it with your brush or your finger. Go ahead and give it a quick top coat. And then, like I said, I like to let this sit for about an hour, and then I'm gonna go in and give it 3 more top coats and wait that 28-day cure time. And once you do, you get an adorable coffee mug like this. And you can fill this with cocos or coffees or teas and wrap it up and give it as a gift. For these napkins, I got the design on 4 corners. So, you know, if you're thinking about like napkin designs, a lot of napkins, you could get 4 different designs out of it. So if you're doing something for teachers or multiple gifts for the same, you know, a whole bunch of things that you want to make, it's a really good value to do the napkin design. All right, now that we've talked about napkins, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's get to the glitter. I'm going to show you how to do this fun glitter wine glass. And this has got a just kind of organic top there. It's just free form. I just let the brush do the work. If you wanted to have a straight line there, you would just put a piece of blue tape or masking tape there and that would work. Once it's dry, you peel that tape off. And then I also want to show you how to do this kind of chunky flake glitter. This is such a fun one. Both of these styles really make me think of like Christmas is over, you're getting ready for New Year, but you're still in that really festive spirit. So really fun way you could do some stemware. So for those, when I'm working with glitter, I like to pour my Mod Podge into a different container, just a little, this is one of my kids' fruit cup things that I washed out. So pour a little bit in there. And the reason why is because you're gonna dip in and out and you're gonna get glitter on your brush and you don't wanna get all your glitter into your jar. So just pour a little bit out that you think you'll be working with. All right, here's my wine glass. Okay, now my other tip is I like to have a piece of paper ready to go to catch all my glitter that's going to spill. So for this same drill, we're gonna use our rubbing alcohol. I did already pre-clean this one, but I'll just show you that I just go in and you just wipe it. For this one, I'm doing the stem, the whole thing, so you really do clean the whole entire place wherever you're gonna put your design down. Okay, so for this one, let's go ahead and start at the bottom. I'm using a 1-inch brush for this. I like to use a bristle brush, not a foam brush. But you do have to kind of go in different directions. You don't want clumpy brush marks. So you just kind of keep moving that brush around. Just like so. It's looking pretty good. Now we'll go up. And this is what I was saying about just that sort of letting the brush do the work. Ready? I'm just gonna kind of flick it up. And it's just a natural line. You don't get a real sharp line, but that's kind of the look I want. And if I wanted that sharp line at the top, then I would just put that blue tape there. I'm gonna throw up some pictures at the end of this video of different types of dishwasher safe projects that we've done over the years. So you're gonna see some flutes where we did an ombre and we did that sharp line. It's very simple. There you go, just kind of go up like that. And make sure you go all the way around. And I think we are good. Oh goodness, I should have opened up my glitter. Let's see. One-armed crafting here. Okay, so these make great gifts, you guys. Everybody loves getting these, but they're beautiful on a table. Let's go ahead and sprinkle that glitter on there. I'm doing this over the paper. Now for this glass, I'm doing 2 coats of glitter. So this is the first coat. I'm really just trying to get a base down. So if you've missed a spot, you really don't need to worry about it because this is a 2-part process. You can tap off as you go. Add that glitter there. Just keep sprinkling it around. How beautiful are these on a table, my goodness. Now, these are dishwasher safe top rack, but I do hand wash them. I hand wash most of my stuff that's like this, even though these glasses actually came from the dollar store. So they're not expensive, but all this fun work going into it. I just keep, there we go. All right, so that is the first coat of glitter there. And at this point, you would set this aside, and let it dry, and you're gonna be ready for top coating as well. When I top coat it, then I'm gonna sprinkle more glitter on it, and that's when I like to go in and do that edge if you wanna have the edge done. And let me show you what that edge looks like. So you can go in and do the edge, just like so. And look at how you get just sort of that natural line there. So pretty and still so much sparkle. The Mod Podge Dishwasher Safe is gloss formula, so you do still get a lot of that sparkle coming through. If it was a matte, it might dull it out more. So pretty, so fun. You can have these for your table, or you could do flutes and give them with a bottle of champagne or something like that. So they're great for your own table or for gift giving. Again, this is going to need 3 top coats. So top coat, if you wanted to top coat, I'll just go ahead and throw some on this real quickly. You just go in and just top coat. And for this, I go all the way up and a little bit down, so you're really catching that edge, just like so. It's gonna dry clear, so if you go over a tiny bit, it's not gonna make a difference. Just like that. And you will do that 3 times and then wait your 28 days. And I'm sorry, I don't have any kind of cheat for that 28 days for you. I wish. Okay, now some fun other glitter is this chunky glitter. It's really great. And I should say that all of these techniques can be done either on the mugs or on the glassware. So like we have here, we've got the chunky glitter here. We could do the ultra fine glitter on there if we wanted to. We could do the napkin on here. So it's all interchangeable as far as the techniques. Okay, go ahead and I'm running out of space with wet projects. I didn't put enough wax paper down today. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this other kind of glitter. I think everybody's familiar with ultrafine glitter, but this glitter is more like gold flakes. So it's almost like cut foil or something. So you get bigger chunks, and that creates this kind of cool, just sort of modern look. It's fun and festive. Looks like you threw confetti up in the air, right? Okay, do I have a clean mug? Here we go. So I've got my mug here. I did clean it. Again, it's just that simple technique of wiping it with the rubbing alcohol. And I've got my glitter dishwasher Mod Podge here. And for this mug, you're gonna go ahead and give it a coat. I'm not going up to the top because you really don't wanna, this is non-toxic and it is water-based, but it's not FDA approved for your lips, so you wanna keep a lip line there. You don't wanna go all the way up. So it's the same kind of thing where I'm just doing that sort of all the way up, but not a hard line. If you wanted that hard line, you could put a piece of tape there. Go ahead and do that. Let's get inside there a little bit too, and down there. Don't forget about that spot. There we go. And now for this is so fun. You just go in and just sprinkle that on. Just as simple as that. And this is such a cute, this type of glitter comes in lots of colors, but I really like this gold, you know, holiday season, that kind of thing. Go ahead and add that. You could put some candy canes in here, some hot cocoa, some of those mini coffee packs. Ooh, a Starbucks gift card. Send me a Starbucks gift card, everyone. There we go. All right, just like that. And now you're gonna set this aside and let it dry. And what are we gonna do? 3 top coats, and we're gonna have to wait 28 days for a cure time. And you can't put it in the oven and speed it up or anything like that, but that's just really how simple it is to create these 4 different designs. Now for this one, I did some top coating on this already, but I do wanna show you because it is a chunkier glitter and it seems like it's easy to top coat over the ultra fine, but this is just as simple too. You just go right over it, and it looks a little milky right now, but when it dries out perfectly clear and super shiny like that. So you guys, we've got 4 different ways to make some fun festive mugs and stemware. We've got our ultrafine gold glitter, our chunky fun glitter, our napkin with a little bit of the sparkle Mod Podge, and we've got our little elf coffee mug too. Thanks you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that I've shared with you some ideas that you can use for your holiday gift giving. These are simple DIY ideas. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, share, all that stuff, and use the hashtags Mod Podge and Plaid Crafts so that everybody at Plaid can see what you're making. We'll be back here next Thursday with another fun tutorial for you, and we will be on YouTube on Saturdays. Bye, you guys. Cheers.